Open and affirming church has to do more than say we're open and affirming. It has to do more than just let the gay people come into their pews. You know, I think that saying that you're accepting is a lot easier for people than actually being truly affirming. And to be affirming means to support and to celebrate LGBT people, also to denounce ideas and theology that suggests that there's something wrong with being LGBT. I think to be truly an open and affirming church, like Sarah's, you have to say it is not okay to just stop at an ideal like love the sinner but not the sin. That isn't enough, because that still suggests that there's something wrong with being LGBT. An open and affirming church must state affirmatively there's nothing wrong with being LGBT, and in fact different sexual orientations and diverse gender identities are just a part of who we are as humans, and we were all made by God and there's nothing wrong with us. I think an open and affirming church has to stop telling LGBT people that we're the ones that need to change. But in fact, an open and affirming church will tell other leaders in faith communities that they're the ones that need to change.
I believe this church is a very comfortable church for people to go to that may not be comfortable going to a traditional kind of type of church where certain rules are set. Here you can be who you are. You don't have to worry about people looking at you and saying you're different, because you're not really different. You're just like anybody else in the world. You just have your own thing.
So when I first came to Fairview, we were not officially open, welcoming, and affirming, but I used to wear a rainbow band around my wrist because I wanted to symbolize that until everyone could be treated equally and we could have equal marriage at that time, that I would wear that until we had equal marriage nationwide. So I wore this rubber band for years and years and years on my wrist. But I didn't know if Fairview would be ready to take that stand so fast in my tenure here. And so I think that who I was helped to lead us a little bit towards becoming open, welcoming, affirming. But that's just who I was going to be, and who they needed to accept me for who I was as an advocate. But I was so moved by my congregation, who decided that we needed to do this now. We needed to speak that truth. And so we're so thankful that we did, because it was in February of 2008 when we decided to become officially open, welcoming, and affirming, having done a year-long study that began in 2007. And then, of course, California was suddenly thrust into the national spotlight as we were able to have equal marriage in the state, and then just shortly after, Proposition 8 was floated and we began fighting it. So all of a sudden, Fairview Community Church, who had never made a public stance until 2008, became the voice, the Christian voice, of why we need to support equal marriage. So I love that our anniversary coincides with a really rough year that was also in so many ways a year worth rejoicing, as I got a chance to preside over so many marriages. But we were also fighting, and it was a tough fight. But I think that galvanized a community, and Fairview became a very important institution in that community to speak out. And I think that it's a beautiful thing that it happened the very year we came out as an open, welcoming, affirming church, and we came out. And I hope that our community continues to know that Fairview Community Church is a place where we will stand with you and fight with you and celebrate with you.
My message to those who are looking for an open and affirming congregation is the same message I would tell myself 10 years ago when I was looking for Fairview. And that is, are you looking for a place where you can feel safe? And are you looking for a place where you feel that your opinions and your thoughts about God and humanity are accepted for what they are? And are you looking for a place where you can feel safe enough to grow and to develop your own thinking for yourself, to find your own place in the world? And are you looking for a place that is really interested in you and your own personal growth as not just a faith person, but as a justice-seeking, mindful person in the world? And are you looking for a place that's willing to try new things? A place where we might have a different musical style or pastoral style from Sunday to Sunday, or we might be doing something related to justice seeking. We may be involved in a march, or we may be thinking about some way to involve art and creativity in our change making. If you're looking for a church that does all those things and is okay with experimenting with those things, you are a prime candidate. You are tailor-made for an open and welcoming church, because that's going to give you, I think, a true foundation upon which you can build your own change and focus for the world.
This is your church. It doesn't really matter if you identify as Christian. It doesn't matter if you've never set foot in a church before. What matters is that you are who you are and that you know that God loves you. We would love you to celebrate with us, to come here on a Sunday morning, every Sunday, any Sunday. Or maybe you don't want to come to church at all. That's fine too. But know that this can be your church. Here, everyone is welcome. It doesn't matter if you're an immigrant. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, if you're in a transgender relationship. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone is welcome here, and we really want you to know that and feel that and experience it, and come and be a part of a relationship and journey with us at Fairview Community Church.
Okay, this is Fitz, and Fitz says, carry your light, carry your cat, and carry your light.
Carry the light.
Shine your light.
Carry the light. Carry the light.